Hello everyone, hope everyone is well and having an awesome day. Let me know who's watching. Let me know who is with us live. Tonight's going to be an interesting one. Let me see, we are live in the group. There we are. I'll see if I can comment everyone in. Oh, I might be able to. Once today, I've used it already, but let me use it again. So, let's see some comments down below. I want to see some comments on the Mega Hot Seat. I haven't put a name in. Haven't put a name in because this person's very, very nervous. So, I'm going to see if I can get some people on. Let me... see if we can get some people on. I'm going to put the link in a couple other groups, but comment down below, guys. Let's get plenty of people on because today's guest needs some confidence. Okay, I don't know, not need some confidence, just need some people cheering her on. So let's copy that. There you go. There we go. I can hear the scope going off in the background. So on the Mega Hot Seat, guys, what we normally do, we normally bring in some big affiliates and we bring in some small affiliates and we bring in everything in between, and I try and choose people who have got loads of value to share, or people who need a confidence boost to how good they are, how good a person they are. And that's what today's special guest is. She's amazing. She's been with OLSP for a little while now, but she's an amazing person. I spoke to her the other day, and she just needs to get herself out there because she is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to bring on today's special guest. I want you guys to ask loads of questions. I'm going to ask some, but I'd love it if you guys could ask questions so she understands how much she really knows, because she's done pretty well for a time with us, and I want her to be confident in herself. Okay, that's the aim of today's. Again, if anyone wants to jump on one of these, let me know. I want as many people as possible, but I kind of picked on Lynn, and if you don't know, her name's Lynn Kingsley. I picked on her because she said how nervous she is about doing lives, so I thought, perfect, let's get her on a live like we always do. So I'm going to bring on our special guest, who is Lynn. Lynn, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you, Wayne.
Good.
You?
I'm wonderful. Are you a little bit nervous, Lynn?
You could say.
So I think the conversation between us went, I'm really nervous about doing live, so I was like, right, brilliant, we'll get you on a live.
Exactly what you said.
So,
and I thought you were pulling my leg.
No, I'm not pulling your leg, because we've all got those things that we're afraid of. We've all got those things that we're scared of. Mine was lives until about 6 years ago, probably, when I did them. 7 years, 8 years, I don't even know. I've done so many now, and once you've done them a few times, they become easy. Okay, so as soon as someone sets me a challenge, then challenge accepted. Let's do it. But you'll be perfectly fine. Just be yourself then, because like Anik said before the call, you will be awesome. So Lynn, you live about 20 minutes away from me, which is
I certainly do.
Which is kind of strange. We've never met in person, but it seems like we're going too soon. But tell everyone a bit about yourself. Tell them about your history. Tell them why you joined OLSP. Tell them how awesome everything is.
Sure. Okay, well, I'm Lynn. I've been online for some 25 plus years, but not very successfully. I did try affiliate marketing once, and I lost a lot of money. And so I went and taught myself how to do HTML code, and I started building websites for people. And then things went a little bit awry when things, forgotten what the hell it's called now, but
Panda?
Where you can website yourself.
Oh, okay.
And so therefore, people were building their own websites and didn't really want my custom websites anymore. So I did a little bit of authoring, wrote some books, and then decided I'd still got some people that I'd got built websites for.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for something one day and just stumbled across OLSP. So I thought, well, I've tried it once, it didn't work, but this looks as if it might. So I took about 6 months evaluating you and watching you, and
Scary.
yeah, you didn't know what I was doing.
And now look, you're a multi-trillionaire.
Not quite. That's next year.
That's
hey?
next year, yeah. So what did you do for a living, Lynn? Before what did you do before this for a living?
Well, originally I was an accountant.
An accountant. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I learnt at college then, and I went straight into accountancy.
Nice.
But I've had loads of things since then.
You've done loads of things. So let's start asking Lynn some questions, guys. Lynn has actually been fairly successful with us, I'd say. I'd say you've done pretty well. Do you think you've done better with us than you thought you would have done, if that makes sense with your hit?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, you've done fantastic, really. And I want you to realise, I want everyone to realise, but especially you on the live, Lynn, is how far you can go and how far you can take it. It's always a case, always a case of doing those things. Well, not always, but normally when something scares you, that means you should do it. For me, anyway. Maybe it's just me, but I think anyone should do the things that they're scared of. So what particularly attracted you to OLSP, Lynn?
It was honest.
It was honest.
Yes, that was the main thing.
Good. So you watched us for 6 months and you thought, this is honest. So okay. What did you find honest about OLSP?
Your attitude, the way you were trying to help people, and it was genuine, it wasn't just put on. The way people spoke about you and OLSP, of course. I went on all the webinars, all the lives, all the Q&As, and I just listened.
Nice.
And so therefore, I got some confidence from that.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to ask a proven question. Okay. Do you think, so how can I put this? Do you think you've learned a lot from the webinars and the trainings we put on?
Oh, yes.
You do?
Definitely.
How would you rate your skill and your knowledge on a scale of 1 to 10? Be honest.
Now, I would say probably about a 6.
About a 6. Okay, that's higher than I thought. Because when the problem people have with going live is they're worried about what the questions are. In fact, you tell us, what is your fears of going live? What are your fears? What is it? I don't know. Mine was always my fat face.
It's to be honest.
It's what, sorry?
I don't know either, to be honest.
No, it's weird when someone turns the camera on, and all of a sudden we change, and I change in the opposite way. If you met me in real life, I'm quite boring and quite an introvert, but put a camera on me now, and I just change a bit. Yeah,
I go the other way.
You go the other way.
I'm better at talking to people from the stage than I am from being on the camera.
Yeah, some people are like that. So how do you think? So what advice would you give someone watching? Who's afraid of going on camera? What advice would you give someone watching? What should they do to become confident on camera?
I'd say get on something like OBS and keep practicing.
Keep practicing.
Because that's what I did.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. So Lynn, you run a live every Monday, don't you? A Q&A.
Yes, I do. Yes, yeah. A discussion group.
A discussion group. Sometimes people don't come, but you use that time anyway, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Yep, you use that time anyway, and that'd be good if it's all about the community is all about supporting each other. So it'd be good if some people from the community could even go on and just support each other. I mean, that's perfectly fine, just to support Lynn, and give anyone watching the confidence that they can do it as well. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
So that
Yes.
would be awesome if we can do that. So, what strategies have you used that have been successful? Because you have made tens of thousands of dollars with it. But what strategies are your favourite, and what are your what are the most effective?
Well, emails I use. I did use Magic Link when I first started,
Yep.
and I was using that for quite some time with your solo ads, and that was pretty good.
Yep. Done pretty
That
well.
gave really, really good results out of that. And obviously, I send emails, through an autoresponder. I am struggling with the videos, shorts. I have tried that, but that's pretty dire. That's not my point. Not at all.
Okay, so Magic Link, you've made some high ticket commissions, if I remember as well, haven't you? You have.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So why did you start? So let's delve a little bit deeper. Why did you start with the Magic Link? Was it because you were scared about doing the other stuff? You do think?
I thought that, well, I mean, that came out, that was something new whilst I was with you.
Yeah.
You didn't have it when I first came with you, that happened. And so I thought I'd give it a try, and it worked.
And it worked. Awesome.
It worked.
Okay, so how do you feel? Okay, how did you feel before this live, and how do you feel now? Do you feel a bit more comfortable now? Do you find that your nerves before, like I'm going to Orlando, in 2 weeks, 2 weeks tomorrow, and they got big roller coasters there. So I'm like,
Oh.
I know I'll be scared of the roller coasters, but when I'm on it and afterwards, you think, well, that was easy. Or when you're on it, well, this isn't too bad. What was I scared about? Is that a similar sort of feeling to what you're having now? And when you're on, it's not actually that bad, is it?
Oh, no, not really.
There's only 648 people watching.
Oh, don't say that.
No, there isn't. It's not like this. It's a small one today, so you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, good.
So how long have you been with us now, Lynn? It's a little while.
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Think how many programs in that time have come and gone. There's loads.
Oh,
Like I see another one now about to take off. No one's seen it yet, but it's now about to take off. Everyone will jump on the bandwagon, and then it'll go bust because you can see it. The writing's on the wall, and it happens all the time. So yeah, with us, we're going to be here in the next.
Yeah, you're rock solid.
Rock a little bit wobbly. I put on a bit of weight, but
No, I didn't mean to. Exactly.
So what tools or resources that the program provides do you find the most valuable in?
Oh, good question. Well, the training is absolutely superb that you give. I don't actually use some of the new tools that have come out.
Okay.
Because I've already gone sort of past
them.
Past it, so. But yeah, the instruction, I think that's mainly it. Your training is very, very good.
Good.
I can't even think what other tools you've got.
Yeah, that in it, you've forgotten everything.
I know.
That's awesome. So I then thought of a brilliant question to answer. So, what would you say? And let's see if that agrees with what I think. What would you say is your weakness and your strengths? Your strength and your weaknesses. What would you say those are? This is turning like a job interview, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really.
What would you say your strength and weakness
I
are?
hope that is good. My strengths, I'm good at training people. I'm good at teaching people, I should have said.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good, okay, with writing, anything. Copywriting, design, obviously, because I've done quite a bit of that. Weaknesses, definitely anything to do with camera work.
Camera work. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just so slow at making videos and that sort of thing.
Okay, so that's what I was hoping you'd say. I think that the proper way to put it is you're a bit of a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bit of a perfectionist. So can I tell the guys about the little thing I got you to do the other day? Can I tell the guys about the little thing I got, the 3 hour thing?
Yes.
Yeah. So what we did the other day, guys, part of, when I sit down to work, if I'm in the right mood, I am like, I've drunk 10 Red Bulls. I haven't, but that's what I feel like, and I just get stuff done. So sometimes I focus work. If you can do 4 to 6 hours, or even 4 to 6 hours of focused work, like high speed, high intensity work done for a week, you will outwork most people in 40 hours. Okay. So I noticed Lynn saying I'm working a lot. So he said, right, film yourself for 3 hours and I will look through the whole video. So I looked through the whole video and we saw how we could basically get that 3 hours of work down to about 10 minutes, didn't we, Lynn?
Yes.
So that's 3 hours per day done the same thing. And we got it down to 10 minutes just by thinking, right, what moves the needle the most? What gives the profit, and where should Lynn be focusing? Should be she spending an hour on this where it has not really big impact? Okay, we didn't get rid of it, we just replaced it. So we got like 3 hours work down to 10 minutes. So that is what 50, at least 15 hours a week we found. Okay, so there's a big lesson there, guys. To when you find things, or when you have a coach, or when you find someone that knows where to work and where the needle moves, listen to them. Because I'm sure we'll get Lynn's work week, once we're finished, down to pretty much nothing. Then she can add more work on. This work that we condense down still has the same power. It'll have no less effect. Okay, we just add more stuff in that time to make you more productive and more efficient. Then when you start that work, it might take you 4 hours or 10 hours a week, let's say, but then you can condense that down to 30 minutes, and then you add more, and you just become a powerhouse of getting stuff done. Because ultimately, the more stuff you can get done, the faster, the more money you're going to make. Okay, so there's a good lesson there, guys. A lot of people, I'm not talking about Lynn necessarily here, but a lot of people, think they're working, whereas really they're not. Okay, they're just being busy. Okay, there is a difference between being busy and working on in activities that can produce income. So we want to focus all of Lynn's time on activities that produce income. Okay, let's have a look at some more. How do you rate the support provided by the program?
Fantastic.
Good answer. That's about the only answer that I'd accept. And have you tried any other programs?
Oh, plenty. Yes,
What other?
plenty.
Are any of them still around?
No.
No.
No, I don't think there are. No.
Okay.
No.
And what's the difference?
I mean, when I say that they're not, there's the same program, but now being called different names.
Okay.
There's plenty of that goes on.
Yeah, people change the name of things. I always think the name needs to say the same with us. I don't know why. It's become like a brand, isn't it?
Well, yes, when they've already messed them up and they've gone bust, then they just use the same setup and just call it a different name, make it a different colour, and try it again.
They do. Yeah, I see that a lot. Hi, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does OLSP compared with those ones? And why does OLSP stand out?
Blows it out of the sky. All the other ones, they're really not worth it.
Good answer.
Not at all.
I'll pay you £50 later.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, what else would you like to see? And this is one for you guys, actually. What else would you like to see in the program? Or what features, what products, what trainings? Is there anything you think we're missing at the minute? Tough question.
Yes, that is a tough question because you've got so much there.
There is a lot.
And so much to give. So, yeah. I can't really pinpoint anything off the top of my head, but
That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. But
no,
when you do,
I really think you've covered almost everything that people would want in order to get where they want to be.
good answer. I like your answers. Very agreeable. Can you share? Do you feel comfortable now after 20 minutes?
I'm slowly getting there.
Slowly getting there. Okay, so we're going to be on, guys, until Lynn is comfortable, which will probably be next Wednesday.
No, I was going to say a week. I don't want to sit here a week.
So what's your most memorable success that you've had with us? What's the thing you really remember?
Getting $2,600 twice within 2 days.
Within 2 days?
Yeah. Yeah, I just passed the 10K mark.
And then you got
as I passed the 10K mark, I then got 2,600. And then 2 days later, I got another 2,600.
Wow. So if you could do that every 2 days, that would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was expecting, but it's not happened yet.
every 2 days is quite good. It's quite good. It's quite hard to repeat. What would that be a month? That would be that would be 15 a month. So $39,000 a month. That'd be very nice.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
You've done fantastic, Lynn. So what I'd like you to think back to when you started, and any advice you can give to anyone who's watching that is new or wondering what the whole OLSP is about, or wondering if they can really make it. What advice would you give someone brand new?
First of all, don't waste your first 6 months, because this is genuine and it ain't going nowhere.
No.
You know, I've got loads of faith in this system, a lot of faith.
Have you got a lot of faith in yourself?
Yeah, well, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have, in actual fact, because once I get it, I know it's going to work.
Even more. You tend to forget you have got it work, and then.
Well, yes, it will work even better.
Yeah, that's it.
When I get to grips with what I'm supposed to be doing in the time that I'm supposed to be doing it in.
Good. Okay. What else would you say to anyone watching who's new? What advice from mistakes you've made, or maybe a bit of advice on something you wouldn't do or you would do?
I would personally just follow everything you're told. Any training, jump on it, and the webinars as well, because they are training. And just take action the whole time. Just take action.
That is the best bit of advice you can have, guys. Just take action, because nothing else matters.
No,
nothing else matters.
Can't go anywhere unless you do take it. So.
No, nothing else matters, guys. Taking action is the only thing that's going to get you commissions. It's the only thing. A lot of people think they can do nothing, like literally nothing, not even like saying to do anything. They're going to make money. If that was the case, I would employ 5 million people to do nothing for me, and I'd be making loads of money. You have to do stuff, guys. Okay, you do have to do stuff. Okay, just take action. Yeah, exactly, Alma. Just go for it. Just go a million miles an hour. Make loads of mistakes. Okay, that's the problem you have got. Then you are an absolute perfectionist. Like, whereas I'm the complete opposite. I'd rather just have it done and out there, see if it works, rather than trying to get perfect, because nothing's ever perfect anyway, I don't think. Especially unless you got fat fingers like me. I'm terrible. Okay, any questions from anyone in the audience? I said to Lynn I'll keep this fairly short, because obviously, I mean, you've done fantastic, Lynn. You've settled in, you're confident, like you've done fantastic. So you need to take this confidence and you need to move on to other stuff with it. You need to take it onto your lives. You need to get at least 500 people on a live, maybe get a real event going with about 4,000 people in it. Maybe sing.
That'd be cool.
Sing at a concert. Now you got this confidence.
Oh no, you wouldn't mind anything.
So Lynn, anything you can leave the people watching with before we go?
Just stick with it.
Just
You're going to get tough days. You're going to get tough times. You know, I mean, things don't happen every single day, and you don't get commissions every single day. But you just have to stick with it. Take the rough with the smooth. And when it gets rough, work harder, not just give up.
love it. Tamaku says, this made me feel so comfortable, not embarrassed anymore to make mistakes. The person who is the most successful is the one who's made the most mistakes. It's that simple. In my eyes, the person, I go out there to make mistakes. And that should be something Lynn will work on, I'm sure, with me. We'll be working very hard on that. So, guys, give Lynn a round of applause, guys. Let's give it she is a great person. She just needs to realise, just needs confidence to do more lives, and she's done it. So well done, Lynn. You've got your fare. You've beat your fare. You even said, I even sent you a message earlier saying you haven't forgotten about tonight, have you? Said no, it was the first thing I thought about when I woke up. Well, now you've done it. Okay, so now, congratulations. You should feel good. This is the important part. You should feel good about what you've done because you were great. And when you feel good about it, you want to do it again. You want to chase that feeling of wow, I done it. Okay, and then it become normal and boring after when you keep doing it, it just become normal. But everyone sounds thank you. Everyone is saying well done. So Lynn, you done awesome, guys. Thanks everyone for jumping on and supporting Lynn, letting her realise she is a great person, and she can smash these lives. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Lynn, thanks very much. And Susan says you're an inspiration. You are, Lynn. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.